Jnanakshi Rajarajeshwari, by the boundless grace of Paramatma, by the boundless grace of Guru, we all are again present here to have a dip, not just a dip, but to immerse ourselves in the glory of Paramatma. The glory of Paramatma is heard through the ears, but the effect of the hearing is the overwhelming bliss and the overwhelming participation of each and every pore of the body, every cell of the body. We are not talking about a human. We are not talking about humans who normally are in the realm of thinking that we all are equal, whereas we are talking about the realm of Paramatma. Paramatma's glory is unsurpassable. It is very, very, very beautiful glory what Paramatma has got. So, any sense of any thinking of I am great is completely lost here. All what we see here is you are Tum Purana Paramatma, Tum Antaryami. So let's now once again start the beautiful reading of this Paramatma's Leela. Now we just heard yesterday in summary, without reading in detail, that Bhagavan Sri Krishna when he left this earth and went back to Vaikuntha at the end of the Dwapara Yuga, Uddhavaji has requested Sri Krishna, how shall we be there without you? How can we be there without you in your absence? How can we survive? You are the breath of all of us. You are everything. How can we survive? So Krishna has thought. Krishna has started thinking. And what has Krishna started thinking? We'll read now. Hearing this submission of Uddhava on the holy site of Prabhasa, Sri Hari thought within himself, what should be done by me for sustaining my devotees? The Lord infused all his glory and energy into the Bhagavatam and disappeared in the ocean of Srimad Bhagavatam. So, Uddhavji requested that you should not leave the earth and go away. So what does Krishna do? It was inevitable. Krishna had already decided that he is going to leave this body and this body is going back to Vaikuntha. So what did he do? He left all his entire energy, godliness, the entire Bhagavata Tattva, the entire Paramatma Tattva, he just left it in this Bhagavata Mahapuranam and went. So what we are holding now here is Sri Krishna. We are holding Lord Sri Krishna in our hand. This Bhagavatam is not none other than Lord Sri Krishna. This constitutes therefore a visible, verbal manifestation of Sri Hari. This is a pratyaksha, visible, verbal manifestation in the form of speech of Sri Hari. It drives away all one's sins by being waited upon, heard, read or seen. Waited upon means just serving the Bhagavad. You must have seen in the, when we have the Bhagavata Saptaha, then you see they fan the Bhagavatam. Just like we fan in the Gurudwara, we see Guru Granth Sahib being kept. They will be fanning the Guru Granth Sahib. So that is not a Grantha, it is Sahib, it is Malik. That is the Lord himself is in the form of this Grantha. So, waited upon, heard, read or seen. In any manner you do it, this Bhagavatam is going to do immense benefit to you. Therefore, hearing it in a week has been recognized as superior to all other disciplines. Nay, in Kali Yuga, it has been declared to be the only righteous course excelling all other disciplines. In Kali Yuga, it has been considered as the best method of spiritual sadhana. Indeed, this is the righteous course prescribed in the Kali age for washing away all agony, poverty, misfortune and sin, as well as for the conquest of passion and anger. In every manner, Bhagavatam is going to help you. Bhagavatam is going to be the best means. It will remove your pain, it will remove your poverty, it will remove your misfortune, your sins, as well as passion and anger, moha and krodha, it will remove. Otherwise, the Maya of Lord Vishnu is most difficult to get rid of even for the gods. How then can it be set aside by men? Hence, with the object of getting over this Maya too, the course of hearing Srimad Bhagavata in a week has been commended. So, Bhagavata Saptaha, which means 1 week, in 1 week listen to the Bhagavata, has been advised. Suta Uvacha Evam Navaha Shravanuru Dharme Prakashyamane Rishibhihi Sabhayam Evam Nagaha Shravanoru Dharme Prakashyamane Rishibhi Sabhayam Ascharyamekham Samabhutadanim Taduchyate Samshrunu Shaunakatvam Bhaktihi Sutau Tarunau Grihitva Premaika Rupa Sahasa Avirasit Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare Nathe Tinamani Muhurvadanti Tam Chagatam Bhagavatartha Bhusha Sucharuvesham Dadrushuhu Sadasya Katham Pravishta Kathamagateyam Madhye Muninam Iti Tarkayantaha Uchuhu Kumara Vachanam Tadanim Katharthato Nishpatitadhuneyam Evam girassa Sasuta nishamya Sanat Kumaram Nijagadanamra Shaunaka Rishi has asked Suta Rishi. Now Suta Rishi is replying. Suta went on. While the great virtue of hearing Srimad Bhagavatam in a week's time was thus being promulgated by the sages Sanaka and his 3 brothers, a great miracle, that is marvel, took place in that assembly at that time. Shaunaka Rishi is now narrating to Narada Rishi about the glory of Bhagavatam and how bhakti will be rejuvenated. At that time a miracle took place. What is that miracle? It is presently being narrated to you. Listen you to it, O Shaunaka. Bhakti, which is identical with love for God, appeared in a living form all of a sudden Rishis are all seated. Shaunaka Rishi is asking, Suta Rishi is saying, the moment this was said, immediately they saw Bhakti appearing there in a woman form, and taking with her aforesaid sons, Jnana and Vairagya, resorted to their youth and repeating the names of Sri Krishna, Govinda, Hari, Murare, Lord, all in the vocative. All the three have come there. Bhakti has come, Jnanam has come, Vairagya, and they have become young. Just by the utterance of the Mahatmya of Bhagavatam, they all three have come there. And what are they singing? Sri Krishna, Govinda, Hari, Murare. Those present in that assembly saw the aforesaid arrived clad in a most lovely attire and adorned with jewels in the form of truths contained in Srimad Bhagavatam. So the Bhakti has now come there. In what form? She is adorned with the truths of Srimad Bhagavatam. That means if you see the Bhakti Devi, you are seeing Krishna's Katha on her body. You are seeing Virat Purusha on her body. You are seeing Prahlada on her body. Everybody you are seeing there on the body of Bhakti. They all began to speculate as to how she had come and how entered the assembly in the midst of sages. All of a sudden, from where did she come? The juvenile sages Sanaka and his three brothers then made the following observation. Sanaka, Sanandana, Sanaka and Sanakumar, they four said this. She has just emerged out of the substance of the story of Srimad Bhagavata. People ask, from where did the butter come? From where did the butter come? The butter came from the curds. When the curds was being churned, then automatically butter is coming up, That is why Krishna likes butter very much. When you churn the buttermilk, keep on adding water, then butter comes up just like that. In that churning itself, butter comes up. So this is because butter is present there, but it is invisible. As you go on churning, it comes. So immediately, no sooner the Bhagavatam began, Bhakti has arrived there. Hearing these words, she, along with her sons, humbly spoke to the sage Sanas Kumara as follows. Bhakti Ruvacha Bhavadbhiradyaiva kritasmi pushta Bhavadbhiradyaiva kritasmi pushta Kali pranashtapi Katharasena Kvaham tu tishtami Adhuna bruvantu Brahma idam tam Giramuchirete. Bhakti submitted. Almost dead in Kali Yuga. I have been reinvigorated by you and your brothers this very day. Having been fed with nectar-like story of Srimad Bhagavatam, pray tell me now as to where I should stay, O sons of Brahma. Thereupon they address the following words to her. Bhakti is asking, now because of your just these few words itself, I have already come back. I have got back my youth. My sons have got back my youth. Now tell me, where shall I stay? I want to stay. Where shall I stay? Bhakteshu Govinda Sarupa Kartrim Premaika Dhartrim Bhavarogahantri Satvam Chatishthasva Sudhairya Samshraya Nirantaram Vaishnava Manasani Bhakteshu Govinda Sarupa Kartri Prem प्रेमैकधर्त्री भवरोगहन्त्री सात्वं च तिष्ठस्व सुधैर्य संश्रया निरन्तरं वैष्णवमानसानि ततोऽपि दोषा कलिजा इमे त्वां द्रष्टुं न शक्ता प्रभवोऽपि लोके एवं तदाज्ञा अवसरेऽपि भक्तिः तदा निषण्णा हरिदास चित्ते. Now the question of bhakti to the Sanat Kumaras, to the Kumaras was, where shall I reside? Where do you want me to reside? I have come now. Where shall I reside? Where should I be? So the Kumaras are saying, O Bhakti, you bestow on the devotees a form similar to that of Sri Krishna, the protector of cows. You, Bhakti, have got the capacity to make your devotees just like Sri Krishna. You are the only sustainer of love for the Lord and put an end to the disease of transmigration. You alone, Bhakti alone, can carry the power of Sri Krishna and put an end to the Punarjanma or the cycle of birth and death. Therefore, taking recourse to extreme firmness, so you become firm in your decision, dwell you as such incessantly in the minds of votaries of Lord Vishnu. Whoever chants the name of Lord Vishnu, whoever listens about Lord Vishnu, whoever reads about Lord Vishnu, whoever sings the bhajans about Lord Vishnu, you stay in their mind. Though prevailing over the whole world, these evils born of Kali Yuga either will not be able to cast their eyes on you there. So because there are so many types of evils, so wherever there is no chanting of Lord Paramatma's name, how can you go there? You cannot go there. So you have to dwell in their minds only. Even while she was thus being directed by them, Bhakti instantly took up her abode in the mind of the devotees of Sri Hari. She immediately entered the mind of the devotees of Sri Hari. Sakala bhuvana madhye nirdhanastepi dhanya nivasati hridiyesham Shri Harer Bhakti Reka Harirapi Nijalokam Sarvathato Vihaya Pravishati Hriditesham Bhakti Sutropanadha Brumodyate Kim Adhikam Mahimanam Evam Brahmatmakasya Bhuvi Bhagavatabhidasya Yat Samshayan Nigadite labhate Suvakta Shrota pi Krishna Samatam Alamanya Dharmai जय जय श्री पद्म पुराणे उत्तरखंडे श्रीमद्भागवत महात्म्ये भक्ति कष्ट निवर्तनम नाम तृतीयः। Though destitute, they are really blessed in all the three worlds, in whose heart abides exclusive devotion to Sri Hari. The people who are poor also, who do not have anybody, kith and kin, relations, no friends, but if in their heart Sri Hari resides, then they are really blessed, because that residence is very, very rare. It is for this reason that, bound with the cord of devotion, Sri Hari too dwells in their heart, completely renouncing his own divine realm. Because of this, because they are having Hari there, they think of Hari, so Hari comes and resides there. Hari comes and resides. Jo nirdhan hai, jo nirbal hai, wo hai Prabhu ka pyara. जो निर्धन है और निर्बल है, कोई बात नहीं, निर्धन हो निर्बल हो, doesn't matter. If you are poor, doesn't matter. If you don't have any strength, but if in your heart, if Hari resides, you are very, very fortunate. More than this, what shall we say with regard to the glory of the aforesaid scripture bearing the name of Bhagavatam, the very embodiment of Brahman. Brahman means Paramatma, the source of all the universe is residing in the Bhagavatam. On its being expounded with full dependence on it, the praiseworthy exponent as well as the man listening to its exposition both attain equality with Sri Krishna, have done therefore with other righteous courses. The one who narrates the Bhagavatam, the people who listen to the Bhagavatam, all are blessed because Krishna will reside in them, in both of them. Thus, the third discourse entitled Cessation of Bhakti's Agony, forming part of the glory of Srimad Bhagavatam, contained in the Uttarakhanda of the glorious Padma Purana. Sriman Narayana 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 Bhajaman Narayana 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 Bhajaman Narayana 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 Bhajaman Narayana 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 Shriman Narayana 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 Shriman Narayana 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 Badri Narayana 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 Badri Narayana 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 Shriman Narayana 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 Shriman Narayana 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 Lakshmi Narayana 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 Lakshmi Narayana 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 Sriman Narayana 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 Shriman नारायण 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 ॐ सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति